this video is pretty much how to straighten your hair when you're growing it out and you're a guy. The first thing you pretty much need to do is make sure that your hair is weighed down properly, because you're still growing it out. It's probably not at the length you want it. Make sure that when you straighten it at the length it is, that it's going to hold properly when it's straightened, and it's going to stay in the style that you want it to be in. Before you start straightening your hair, you should use some form of protection spray. I would recommend this because it goes up to the maximum straightening temperature, 220 degrees. It is Schwarzkopf. I think that's how you pronounce it. Schwarzkopf got to be 220 degrees heat protection. So you should always use this to make sure that your hair doesn't get too damaged, that it grows properly, that it doesn't fall off, break off, yeah. You should always make sure your hair is pretty much tug free. You could comb it with your hands or with a hairbrush. It doesn't really matter. A hairbrush would probably get it more into the style, have it more flat down. And I'm going to show you my straighteners. So these are my straighteners. They are GHDs. They go up to 220 degrees. You do want quite hot straighteners so that it keeps your hair down. So yeah, you should always make sure you're straightening it to the side you want it to be straightened in. Like if you want this part of your hair to go over to that side, don't straighten it at this side, straighten it at the other side. Also, I see a lot of people doing this, straighten it out the way. Don't do that because it makes your hair look bigger. Always make sure you're straightening it down the way and in the way, so that it looks as weighed down and as low as possible. As well, when you're straightening your hair, you don't want to straighten it like that, like slow and once, because that damages your hair a lot because the heat's on it for longer. So what you want to do is straighten it a couple of times quite fast. And you don't always need to do it in a style, you know, if you're just wanting long straight hair, you're best to just push it down. Like, I don't really give a fuck where my hair goes, so I can just do this, I don't really care. As well, if you want your hair to grow properly, you're best not straightening it right up to the roots, you're best just straightening it down at the bottom. I don't have a mirror, I have no clue what this looks like, I'm sorry. Okay, let's say that that's it, done. And after that you can just style it any whatever you want it. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, that's pretty much how you should straighten your hair to keep it as healthy as possible, to keep it growing as well as possible. Yeah.